it on the mind. When my hips go, little left and right. Can you feel it running through your mind? When your lips go, little close to mine. Skin on skin in the lights, baby. I just wanna look into your eyes, feel the rush in your mind, baby. Tell me what you want from me. I'ma be your dopamine drug. Can you hear it coming from the drums? Going up down when the music hums. Can you taste it? Cherry on my tongue. Kinda like it when the music hums. Skin on skin in the lights, baby. I just wanna look into your eyes, feel the rush in your mind, baby. Tell me what you want from me. I'ma be your dopamine drug. I'ma be your dopamine
Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti no valgo la pena, sin ti esto es una condena. Y escúchame, baby, que te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento hoy. ¿Y qué más va a ser de ti? Sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo. Yo sin ti muero de pena, yo siento que me estoy cayendo, sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento. Para ti mi vida entera, prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto. Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento hoy. ¿Y qué más va a ser de ti? Sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo. Yo sin ti muero de pena, yo siento que me estoy cayendo, sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento. Para
There we are, Kinsman.
Here
You
we are. It's a Thursday night.
Who didn't know that?
Wow. Well, you never know. When
You're
someone's
back-
going to watch
yeah.
this or rewatch this,
Yeah.
they'll be like, what day did they
You're going
shoot
back
this
to your
on?
radio days where you have to tell everyone
Gotta do the time,
what the time was,
weather,
and the date.
temp. That's it.
You had no respect for your listeners. You had to tell them stuff they already knew.
They already
Some of
knew
us
that.
appreciate it.
Oh, you did? Okay, shout out.
Never put trust in anybody who ever listened to me.
Never
No.
put trust.
See, Marnie appreciated it.
Marnie does.
He does.
Before
Yes.
coffee, I needed the guidance.
We're not off to a good start here if you're siding with Kinsman there, Marty. But I know a lot of people appreciated that. And it is a Thursday night. And we should say Ronnie is playing Special Olympics hockey tonight.
Yeah, so you get full control of
Yeah.
the comments tonight. So,
I got to tell you a story, Marnie, before we
geez,
begin.
He always throws me under the
Yes.
bus, Marnie. Every
Well,
time,
okay.
Every show.
So Ronnie does an amazing job here. Like last night, we had 1.6K comments. Ronnie gets every comment up. So last time Ronnie took the night off, Mark wanted control of the technology, and that makes me sick to my stomach because it's just Mark and technology. I don't know. So I had to give him the opportunity, and someone said Ronnie's really bad on the comments tonight, but Ronnie wasn't.
That's it.
Ow!
He did a good
Yeah,
job, but
I did good. But it's hard when we're chatting away there.
Ronnie's an expert in it.
You know what? He's an expert at it, and again,
Yeah.
it just makes us appreciate Ronnie when he is here.
Yes, but still no raise.
Now we
for
can
him,
laugh
but-
at Klomp tonight on the,
Yeah.
the comments. He's
Still
already
no
missed
raise.
about 7 in that
Yeah.
last.
That's right. Ronnie also says he's drowning in debt, and his total debt is $83.
Yeah, $83.
Can you imagine having debt of $83?
And he missed tonight. He should have been here. No, I'm kidding. He's
But there he is right there.
out there
So,
with Special Olympics tonight.
yes.
Hey, Ronnie.
All
Good to
right,
see you, buddy.
so let's introduce our esteemed guest, Mark, for folks that don't know.
Yeah,
And there's
for
probably
folks
only a
that
few.
do
but-
not know, again, from the United Way, Centraide, Northeast Ontario. Again, she is, I'm going to say, the Jill of all trades,
Yes.
master of all of them. And again,
Yes.
wearing the hat with the United Way here in the city. Marnie Lapierre is on
Yes.
the show tonight. How are you?
I am great, and I'm not the lead. That would be Jen Gorman, who is the area manager.
Okay.
And I am the volunteer development lead, so I am here to develop some volunteers.
Yes.
Developing volunteers. And, I was actually seeing a few posts this week. Where can my little ones help out? They're looking for volunteer. Well, this is a perfect show to have them tune into KINZ and KLOMP
Yeah.
tonight because
Not
you're here
just
to talk
little
about
ones,
volunteers.
people, big
Yes.
ones, old ones,
yes.
young ones.
All ages
Yes,
for
that's right.
volunteers. And if you want to help out and give back in any way to this community, United Way is the place to go, Marnie.
Yes, definitely. I have had the wonderful opportunity to be working with United Way. We have opened up the Cochrane to Miskaming Volunteer Resource Center over on Cedar in the old Daily Press building, and we're in there with a couple of great organizations. And my role is to connect local agencies with local volunteers so that everybody can meet their requirements for the agency and the volunteer to give back or to maybe get those school hours.
That's right. Good to chop off some of those community service hours, right? A perfect fit right there.
Exactly.
So I want to talk because I'm going to toot my own horn for once, Kinsman.
All
Actually,
right.
I do it every
He
night.
toots his horn
but I
every day.
always enjoyed volunteering, and I'll self-admit it. My mom made me do it at first when I was younger, and I'm talking like grade 9, grade 10. This is before you had mandatory volunteer hours. So my mom was like, "You have a choice: a spanking or you volunteer."
So you volunteer.
Well, I got the spanking once, and I didn't like that, so I went volunteering. And one of the groups I actually volunteered with was through the United Way in Thunder Bay. And I actually really enjoyed it because I got to meet some pretty cool people, and it was really rewarding. And it gave me actually some work experience. Whether that resonated
does.
now, who knows? But I thought it was super cool. And everything's evolved. This is the change. So we're going to share a link to your portal or the
Yes.
United Way portal here shortly. And there's a whole bunch of volunteer opportunities
Right
for
here.
different ages and experiences and different things you volunteer for. And you can sort of pick and choose, customize.
Exactly. You can select the agency of your choice, the task of your choice. You can volunteer for multiple organizations, so long as the timing doesn't overlap one another, but there is so many options that this portal is fantastic, and it is so needed in the community. And I'm just going to float you back a couple of decades.
Okay.
When I first moved to Timmins, there was the volunteer center where you would physically go in, and there was postings on the wall, and you were connected by the staff there with different organizations looking for help. And that's how I built my career resume, because I didn't have all the experience that was needed. So I gave back through those various ways, and that got me launched.
Got you
as an
launched,
uncle.
and again,
did, yeah.
more evolved since sitting in a cubicle with all those little cue cards. Now they can go online. KLOMP just posted that in our comments.
Yeah.
Go to the portal, United Way
Yes.
portal, and again, there's jobs and volunteer jobs for everybody. Which one is maybe at the top of the list that needs to get filled, that you would like
All
to
of
see
them.
filled?
They need to be all filled. There are organizations here in town that really need the volunteer assistance, and there's different levels, from being on a board to maybe assisting in office to day of event where an organization is hosting something. For example, the United Way has an event at Giant Tiger in South Porcupine on Tuesday, where we're assisting seniors, and the program is called Keeping Seniors Warm. So we were looking for volunteers to help us out there. If you look there, there's a number of what we call needs that are listed. So when you sign up as a user, when you click the volunteer option, then you fill in your information. And I mean, if you're on here watching this now, you already have the ability to fill in all those fields.
Yes.
And it's very simple, and your information isn't shared till you elect to share it with the agency. And they don't share it with anybody else. So whatever opportunities you want to take advantage of, that is directly to that agency.
That is directly to the agency, and again, it's all confidential till you hit, hey, you can go share this to the world and let everybody know that I'm a volunteer with United Way.
But I want to see Mark's application, because if he says like he's good putting snow cones together, I'm going to give him fail.
Yeah, not good at the snow cone maker.
Don't worry, I will filter out.
You
his
know who's good
application.
at snow cones though? Don Marcoux at
Yes,
Mini
Don
Pond
Marcoux,
Magazine.
but I see a couple of comments already where they say, volunteering helps you later in life. And I know, for the almost 20 years I worked in HR, a common question would be, I'm trying to apply for a job just out of, say, college. They want 3 years experience, but how am I going to get that 3 years of experience
Volunteer.
if I haven't worked? So what they would do is look at people's work-related experience, and a big one was volunteering.
Volunteer hours come in handy. They do.
Yes.
Oh, big time. And you would gain. So say if you're into, if you want to be a manager and you need good skills with Excel, for example, you may have a position where you're putting together spreadsheets, or you're creating flyers, so you're working with Microsoft Office. So these things do mean a lot if you're looking to get a step ahead in the workplace, on top of meeting cool people
Exactly.
every morning.
And people that are involved in the not-for-profit industry are just the most amazing people to work with, because they're there because they want to be. We don't get rich off of it, and we want to make a contribution back into the community.
That's right. Giving back is what United Way is all about. right?
Exactly.
The helping hand is, in fact, the logo for the United Way. So always giving back, anyway, and all the different avenues, and of course with online and innovation, your reach has quadrupled in the past few decades.
It has, and it's amazing how the agencies are starting to embrace this portal, because we have, I believe it's 26 agencies now that are registered, and they're starting to learn their way through it. And yes, the first part is a little bit heavy load of getting the information in, but then after that, the agencies rely on the reports that you can pull from this, that
Okay.
they pull themselves, because when they report back to stakeholders and funders, one of the things that is important to them is what the volunteering report looks like, how many people helped you accomplish your goal, sometimes the demographics. These are all important to keep those agencies going. So are the volunteers, because otherwise they would have to put paid staff into the roles, and that takes away from getting the mission accomplished of
Well,
the
it does.
agency.
It takes away from the funding that needs to, to keep the United Way growing, and these, amazing agencies that are out there.
Exactly.
Now, question for those watching, United Way, you know, the volunteer opportunities, let's say here in Timmins, but where does the United Way umbrella go for maybe those watching outside of the city tonight?
Outside of the city, well, the portal right now is applicable to the Cochrane-Timiskaming districts, as well as Sudbury and area. So anybody from the Cochrane-Timiskaming district can register as a volunteer. Same goes for the agencies in those surrounding areas.
Okay.
So, you know, the Lisker, Cobalt, Haileybury, they're all invited to
Those are all in the drop-down menus when you hit that portal.
Exactly. You can even input the postal code if you happen to know. You know, if you're going to be spending 3 months in a community for work and you want to get to know people and you find that there's a couple of opportunities to get out and participate, I don't know, at a bake sale or a Santa Claus parade or a rock concert, because as long as the agency is a registered not-for-profit, does not have to be a charity, they can make use of this, because this is how we all support one another, is by connecting everybody.
Connecting everybody together.
Yeah.
All right.
1,000%. And you know, I'm seeing some comments where people say they want to volunteer, and the first step is to click on the link, the
Click on
portal,
the link.
and you'd be
It's in the comment
surprised,
section
you know,
now.
how many opportunities there are. Whether it's high school students, and I know some roles require people to drive, but all types of opportunities are there.
Exactly, exactly. And when you register, you can opt in to get notified when opportunities come up, either with your favorited agency, because you can select your favorites, or in the general weekly send out, or you could get them daily if you want it. It depends on what how often you want to check in. But the thing is to get on there and get registered as what they call a volunteer or user, so that this way you get notified as soon as these opportunities come up for the area that you want to help out in.
That's pretty awesome.
I
pretty
think
awesome.
it's great.
It is
Dynamite.
It's a lot better than my mom's way.
I'm
Unless you want to use that slogan, volunteer or wooden spoon.
Yeah, wooden spoon.
let's avoid the wooden
Klomp's
spoon.
arse cheeks.
Let's avoid the wooden spoon.
It worked in the 80s, you know. It was a little more acceptable then. But I'm happy she ran that iron sword, because it did give me those opportunities. But now it's just a click of a link. And the United Way, I mean, it's known all over the world.
It is.
So you're getting opportunities to work with a massive organization that has a big history of helping people. And I thought it was perfect timing that, you know, you came on, the United Way came on the show, because this is the time of the year where people start about, do I have a few moments of time to help give back?
Exactly.
And the amount of organizations in need right now.
They're all in need.
Yeah.
Everybody's in need. And it's opening up that dialogue with the organization of your choice to say, hey, I'm interested, what do you need? They may not have something immediately, but you are now on their radar, and they will reach out. And it's so important to fill these needs, because there is a massive gap, because our older generation that has already retired and was volunteering, they're now retiring from volunteering.
Retiring
Yeah,
from
that's right.
volunteering, so
And
all
then
those
the next
vacant
generation,
spots.
we're
We need to
working.
step up and fill those shoes.
Exactly. The 40 hours that each student contributes is fantastic, but it would be wonderful to see a new culture of volunteering happening, where families volunteer together as a group, because you can sign up as a team if you want. And, you know, it's a great way to connect with your community, with your family and your friends. You know, for example, past festivals that implemented the use of teen volunteers, you know, they like to travel together and do things together, so you group them as a team.
Yeah.
You know, most organizations can work with you that way.
It's customizable.
Exactly.
Customizable.
Customize
is,
your.
how
Very
it is,
easy.
What would Mark and I be good at volunteering at?
Oh, careful, because there's a lot of needs that need to be filled on that portal.
I'm gonna. Well,
Klomp, click the
I
portal.
looked at the
Click
portal.
You heard it
and see
here.
I did my homework, Kinsman. I actually looked at the portal. But no jokes aside, I've said this many times. This is not a joke. I always thought I would be a very good greeter, like they call them the Walmart greeters. That is not a joke. I always thought it'd be excellent, and I would be extra cheery to the people that were extra grumpy. So I think if I look for and I would probably annoy a couple of people, but
People will go to the
nonetheless,
other entrance
when
if
I look
Klomp
at
was
volunteer experience, I would like some sort of a greeting or welcoming type of role.
Handing out the brochure
Yeah.
this way, directional
Think-
volunteer.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then, so I think now what do you think you'd be good at there, Kinsman?
I don't. You know what? I'd be good at a handful of things.
Okay,
honestly.
name one.
Well, you know, I'd be a happy greeter as well.
Oh,
There you go. You heard it
so
here.
you took mine. Pretty much
Anything in the lines of customer service.
So we put you together
yes.
as a team.
Yeah.
Got
Customer
it.
service.
Got it.
customer service.
Yeah.
Not hooking up.
Handling bad.
How about
you know,
hooking up all the
bad,
AV equipment?
Bad customer service. I could take those phone calls and kind of put them into a better.
The customer's always right. Do you know that?
Well, they're always right until I'm behind the counter.
Oh, you would not. Okay, take Mark out of that job.
I
there.
would not. I would not take that.
But-
comment.
But there are opportunities where a lot of them, or most of them, where you get to interact with people.
Exactly.
So I hear a lot of people saying, you know what, I'm sort of like, I don't socialize as much anymore. I don't get out as much anymore. And, Kinsman and I aren't clubbing anymore. We stopped that last week for New Year's. No, but, as you get older, you look for different social avenues, right?
Yes.
And this is a great opportunity if you're not in a club or an organization, or if you're looking for more, to get out and meet people and socialize. I think that's a big part of volunteering.
Definitely, that is. A lot of the roles that I've had in the community have been volunteer roles where I've gotten to connect here. And, not having been born in the city, I was able to make some great long lifetime friendships through volunteering, and it's been amazing.
Yeah.
And to be able to participate in this way where I can connect more volunteers with agencies, I think that is just the ice
you're-
cream on the pie.
You're working your passion, and again,
Exactly.
you're passionate about helping people and getting
Like Melanie.
these people on their feet. Yeah, like Melanie there.
You gotta
She
watch
says,
the comments
I
I'm
volunteered
posting,
at what is that? Intrepid Place
At CMHA.
CMHA. Honestly, loved it.
Yeah.
So there she is.
There we go.
Perfect.
Loving that
So
one. there.
that's one of the the many examples we're getting tonight where people have a lot of experience volunteering, and it was very rewarding. And it doesn't hurt, if you don't know if it's for you, just to click on the link and find if there's a
and
fit.
see what else is out there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
you
there
never
will be more coming. The new year is just around the corner.
Yeah.
And a lot of organizations will again be posting their needs because they're building for the upcoming year. For example, one event that I'm involved with is the Multicultural Society, and we always look for volunteers.
Yes.
Day of event volunteers, and we did put a social media call out last year. We weren't using the portal just yet, and we had a great response from people who were new to the community and wanted to be involved and help out. And what a great vibe it was! It was
So
it was
many
so much
people
fun.
jumping on
That-
board, and yeah,
No, you're not looking
such
for
a good
new
time.
hosts, are you? Because then we'd have to put the button on mute, Kinsman.
Depends. Are you volunteering?
Oh, she put us on.
Volunteer.
Kinsman's our salesman. You'll have to talk to him about that.
Just saying. It's a give back. guys.
Yeah, give back. But no, you know what? That is such an amazing day. The festival, like it's a top-notch
The
premier event
diversity and
in
the
this
culture and
community.
this
Exactly.
community from all around the world. It's
And
it's such
most
a great
folks,
event.
like, it's widely attended, and they
Oh,
know what we're
yes.
talking about. But behind the scenes, and I guess in front of the scenes, there's a lot of people that make the machine move those days. So
A lot of moving
Yes.
parts
Yeah.
and people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I am very thankful for this tool to manage it because the society itself works with 33 different nationalities made up of groups of people from 2 to 40, and to work with all of them to pull that day off just for the exhibits and the food alone. It's just amazing because they want to be there. They want to be part of it. They want to be part of the community. And that's what volunteering really is. It does make a change. You might think you're doing something non-meaningful, like stuffing envelopes. You have no
But
idea
it's
how much that
all
saves.
very helpful.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Every step along the way. Again,
Anything. When you see a need, if you have the time and the capacity to do it, please jump
There's
in.
always going to be people out there grateful for,
Yeah.
even if you're in there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, a couple days, a week, there's
Exactly.
someone that is going to be grateful for the hard work that volunteers
And another thing,
put in.
Marnie, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, maybe please don't. I'm kind of sensitive to those things. But around Christmas, some of us, or most of us, some don't, but we start feeling the opportunity to give back and joyous. I get Christmas isn't perfect for everyone. As a general thought, I'm applying that. But I think we tend to forget is that a lot of these organizations get a lot of support, whether it's financial or bodies in place. Then come January, people get settled back into their busy lives again and their routines, and this is where these organizations suffer again, right? The revenue stream stops, the volunteer levels dip. So do you find, like, am I close to the target
You are
here?
very, very close. There's always an upsurge during the Christmas holidays because that feeling of giving and giving back is very prevalent. And you make that wonderful contribution, and then it's in the new year, throughout, maybe till the end of June, where there's a lot of need to fill roles in volunteering in the community, and not just our community. I mean, globally. It is a great time to think about what your New Year's resolution might be.
Yeah.
And even if you say, I'm going to contribute 10 hours this year volunteering, in a city of 45,000 people or so, if everybody had a way to donate 10 hours throughout the year, not daily or weekly or monthly, but throughout the year, that would alleviate so many of the tasks and programming that goes on throughout our community with the not-for-profit organizations. And it really, truly is needed. And you know what? They may not need all of your 10 hours, but if you can find 10 hours or an hour a month, 12 hours a year,
That's it.
even that.
Just volunteer where you can, and there will be a hole to fill. And of course, you can find out all those portal holes on that portal.
Exactly.
in
All
the,
the needs will be
comment thread.
posted there as
And
they come
aren't
out.
we happy Marnie didn't make us do the math with 10 hours times, what is it, 40?
Well, we had enough trouble with the 12 days of Christmas.
Last
and
night,
how many gifts we had last
they
night,
asked
so.
us how many gifts are given out in the 12 days of Christmas. Someone sent the formula, and we finally figured it out about 1 in the morning. I had the message mark. I think I got it.
364.
It's 9 gifts.
That's it. Clock woke me
So
up about 2
it would
a.m.
be a big help. I'm glad Marnie didn't drill it down to the hour, but it would be if everyone made a little bit of a difference, if you can.
Just a little bit.
And these, like you said, 10 hours the course of the year. Not everything needs to be a big commitment.
Exactly. There's so many different things. You have day of event, whether it's a concert, whether it is an exhibition, whether it's whatever that goes on that a not-for-profit could be doing. Or it could be something that's in office if you want to hone your office skills to bump up your resume. Or if you just want to connect with people in the community. There are so many different ways to do that through volunteering with all of the organizations that are here in town.
That's it.
They all need it.
It's
like
all
it.
beneficial.
Definitely.
That's it.
Well,
Gotta go
Kinsman,
there and
I expect you
volunteer.
clicking on that portal.
Well, we'll click on that.
You
portal.
got lots of time around here during the day, so.
And if there's any questions, like if anybody's watching
Yeah.
tonight and wants to join in, they get a little lost, you can connect with me because I'm the one behind the screen getting everybody connected.
You're the Wizard of Oz over there at the United Way, yeah.
Yes, no air balloon yet, but
We
you
can,
know, I'm there.
We can work on it. We need a couple volunteer coordinators to lift the sandbags as it goes up. Yeah, but please do. And when you click on the portal, of course, you'll find all the contact information
yes.
that you need. And we should say, Kinsman, speaking about volunteering, the Imagine Cinemas has volunteered 4 movie passes.
Yes, we are
do you
giving
like
away
that
4
transition?
passes to Imagine Cinemas tonight.
Yeah.
And again, all sorts of good movies in there this week. Napoleon is on the big screen. Coming up next week, My Animal, which is coming back for its, the major debut.
Don't forget about
National
Thanksgiving.
debut.
I
Yes,
told you about
Thanksgiving
is out. That's
If
right.
you're into horror movies at this time of the year, that's what Klomp's looking for. to
Everyone
see
is.
this week.
That's the #1 movie right now. Okay, so is there anything else that you wanted to hit on that we might have missed?
No, I think we've covered it pretty well. For those of you who might be catching this on Facebook, I'm there. Reach out to me and I will help you through the process. If you're not comfortable with online technical registrations, happy to connect you in whatever way you're comfortable with
Just make a
with
phone
an
call.
organization. Yes.
That's right. Make a phone call, 705-560-3330, extension 202.
Correct.
Is
Did you
the
memorize
way
that,
to get ya.
Kinsman?
Yes, I did.
Or did you have a Coles note in front of you?
No Coles notes.
Hey, Marty, it's hard to keep a straight face sometimes.
Do they still use Coles notes?
I don't know.
I don't know if they
That
use
might
Coles
be-
notes.
That got me through school. I'm telling you. Speaking of resumes, yeah, that got me through those Coles notes. Really helped. But Marnie's, you're the walking Coles notes, so someone doesn't have to know everything about the portal and the opportunities. They can give you a
They
buzz.
just come right to me and I will help.
And you will definitely walk them through the paces and the steps to get into volunteering.
But
in
it's
this
very easy.
amazing city.
It's very easy. I clicked on it today, and it's very simple to get
I
your
will
information.
approve your registration.
Yes, that's right. Well, I signed up underneath Mark, though, because he told me his New Year resolution is to volunteer 40,000 hours, and I thought that's very
40,000,
admirable.
very generous of me.
I appreciate that. We will definitely get you connected.
But we
up
will.
there.
We will. On a serious
The
note,
community
we will
somehow.
volunteer. That's a big part of what we love to do, find different ways to get back. So you can expect to see our names on there.
I do.
You do. You'll call us on it. All right. So we're going to thank our beautiful partners and sponsors, including the United
Way, yes.
And
Marnie and crew.
Come back with some movie passes.
Yes, 4 passes to Imagine Cinemas. Who wants to go see Thanksgiving? We'll find out next.
Ronnie, click the video.
Oh, that's right. Ronnie's not here.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Focus Vision, 85 Pine Street South, 705-531-7979. Or you can email Kristen today, glasses@focusvision.ca. The Chow Sandwich Company offering holiday catering, sandwich trays, appetizers, and more. And they have you covered. Sandwich platters starting at $52 a tray, and classic turkey dinners starting at $29.99 per person. Email your orders now to chowsandwich@gmail.com. In Timmins Hyundai, hop into a 2023 Elantra today. Put one under the tree for $22,000. Financing available up to 96 months and 0 down. Stop in and browse the lot, located 800 Riverside Drive. In Rock and Gold Gymnastics, getting set for their gymnastics qualifier competition coming up Saturday, December 16th at Confederation Arena. Get all the details online at rockgold.uplifterinc.com for more detail. And Rubino's Petro Can rents bins from Frank Rubino. Get your 8, 15, or 30-yard sizes today. Perfect for your next reno job. Call Frank now, 705-288-8027. And the Storm hit the road for 3 this week, and then they're back to the Just Jordan Arena for Friday, December 1st when they take on the French River Rapids. And get your holiday gift basket today from Lemongrass. Very classy looking, high-quality products, coffee-themed. Order yours now, 705-360-5253, or stop in and see Sonia today at 254 3rd Avenue. And the Downtown Timmins BIA Christmas Business Spotlight is underway. Get your free advertising through us, KINZ and KLOMP. Send us a direct message today to kinsandklomp@gmail.com to take advantage of this amazing promotion. And Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram are now partners with Timmins Hyundai. And they're now open Saturdays 10 to 2 to serve you. Stop in and browse their lot today and pick from their wide selection of Ram trucks, Jeeps, and much, much more, located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And for scratch-made, flame-fired, Neapolitan-style pizza, you go to Sparks Pizza, located at 206 3rd Avenue in downtown. Also, watch to win Sparks Up Your Lunch. You could be Week 5's winner. Winners posted every Wednesday. And Just Because Chocolates and Confections. For your holiday handmade chocolates, it's Just Because, located 283 Pine Street, South Timmins, or call 705-620-0772 to place your holiday orders today. And boost your business for Christmas with Gerona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. Go to their main post and go to our main post and nominate a business with winners announced every Friday. And DAP Cleaning Solutions for residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. It's Andrew N. and DAP Cleaning Solutions. Book now for your holiday cleanings today. 705-465-3500 for your free quote. For investments in life insurance plans and goals, you call Sebastian Vermet Insurance and Financial Limited. Call Sebastian today for your consultation, 705-264-4395. And are you buying or selling over the holidays? Have Albert seal your deal today with Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders, 705-465-3493. In jackpot time, Timmins, check out their Tactics Gaming Room, now open 7 days a week for you from 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. And on the big screen this week, check out Thanksgiving, Napoleon, and Blackberry. Tickets and showtimes online at imaginecinemas.com. And Dare Timmins gearing up with a toy drive. It's coming up Saturday, December 9th from 1 to 3 at Canadian Tire Timmins with the help from Tisdale Mechanical Contracting and, of course, you. And all the toys going to Victim Services. And the Porcupine Gold Kings play a few games this week. They take on the Schumacher Cubs, and then they play the Hearst Lumber Kings at the Barn Sunday at 12 noon. And how about the gift of the PMHA underneath the Christmas tree? How about a team blanket with the Junior Gold Kings, PMHA, or the Gold Kings logo available for you for $45 per blanket? Contact Shannon Costello today from the PMHA to order yours. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., that hunting girl, Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And find your dream home today with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders, independently owned and operated. Look for Jessica's listings now online at Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. And Midtown Bowl has something for everyone. Rock and Bowl, pizza party packages, the Fun Zone, and more. Call to book your Christmas party, 705-267-3500. And do you have hair issues? Need them answered today? Then call Louise LaFond at Look 140 Hair Salon and Boutique. Call now for your consultation, 705-267-7566. And become a cash sponsor now with the Timmins Majors Cash Calendar for 2024. Contact Ron Holmes through the Timmins Majors Facebook page today. And the United Way Centraide Northeast Ontario Volunteer Resource Center, connecting community and volunteers together. For more info, contact 705-560-3330, extension 202.
You got to watch that sponsor reel because it says 7 seconds and boom, you're on.
Boom, I'm on.
It's a little trick I pulled.
Here we are. Yes.
Little trick I pulled to make sure people were in attention.
Yes. Are you paying attention to the sponsor reel?
Yes, well, I am, and because they are so
amazing
many
sponsors.
local businesses.
Yes, local businesses giving back, and again, without the local support, our show just does not fly.
That's right, Kinsman. I agree. That's one thing I like you saying every time. I agree with you. Keep saying it, pal. Okay, so no Ronnie. We're missing him, but we're going to run the Wheel of Winning on our own.
Wheel of Winning. We have 4 passes, tickets to Imagine Cinemas.
But one question before we get there. How did you do with the first, I call this the first snowfall of the season. I know there's been some other.
well.
But today, yeah?
I did well.
You weren't slipping and sliding
No,
everywhere?
I wasn't slipping and sliding. I'm surprised. Remember I was saying I regretted changing the tires. My tires are doing the job.
Yeah. I know my son was disappointed it wasn't a snow day, but it was good to see the buses on the road because I didn't find them that bad.
No, you just need to learn how to drive.
It was my
It's going
first
to take your time.
First time of the season being stuck behind the 2 plows. And there's someone always that changes lanes, but that doesn't get you ahead of the plows.
Or you see the numbskull that will pass them all going in the oncoming lane, passing the double solid yellow and passing.
Numbskull. I haven't heard that since Mickey Mouse was in black and white. That's a good one. Yeah, numbskull.
But you always see someone. There's always someone in a rush.
Debbie said it was pretty slushy coming back from Sudbury. Yes, well, that's a highway you got to be really careful on.
Yeah, again. A little snow, but if you see pictures from last year, even a couple of years previous, we had a hell of a lot more snow than what we have right now. So we're doing better than most years.
Hello,
for the
Sparky.
white stuff.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us. And I'm sorry it wasn't as good as the comments as our guy Ronnie. But we are going to be good at the Wheel of Winning, which we are giving away movie passes
All
right
you had to do was comment, say hello, and you have a chance to go to Imagine Cinemas.
Yes.
courtesy of Irene and her amazing staff down the street on Cedar. And again, you say Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So Thanksgiving is what, the newest horror craze out there?
Yes, yes.
Is it
yes.
scarier than Scream?
It's well, Scream. I don't find Scream that scary, but it's like a homage to 80s campy horror. And
Okay. Is it like Terrifier type horror? or
Well,
no?
yeah, I guess so. Not as gruesome, but I heard it's well written. I haven't seen it yet. I've read the reviews, and I'm a nerd. I read production notes, but I got a problem.
But you got to go see it. So if your envelope only has 3 tickets out of these 4, Klomp's off to see Thanksgiving.
All
after
right,
the
so
show
let's
tonight.
run the wheel of winning.
Wheel of winning.
Where it stops,
we don't know.
We will know, Kinsman.
Who is off to see Imagine Cinema 6?
And Lisa Gunner.
Gunner. Congratulations, Lisa.
So Lisa,
Yes.
if we don't already have it, but even if we do, please direct message us your address.
And we will get
I
these
recognize that name,
4
though,
tickets,
Kinsman.
yes, into
So-
her mitts tomorrow.
There we go. So Lisa and 3 people are going to the movies. What do you think about that, Kinsman?
It's a good night out.
Yes, that's right.
And again, you know what happens when you win 4 tickets? You
What?
get to spend more in the concession line.
Do you?
More popcorn, more treats. Yes. Nothing beats Imagine Cinema 6 popcorn.
It is awesome, pal. They are awesome people over there. All right, so what's going on this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? We're packing and moving and sorting. That's what's going on in our
right.
neck of the woods.
All right, don't be calling me then.
Yeah,
Perfect. I don't own a truck, so you can't call me.
No.
So the
Well,
worst
we
time.
got smart, as they say. When you get older, you get smarter.
Yeah.
Hired some movers this time,
You hired some
and they're going
some
to help
help.
us out. Yeah.
Are they
Well, I figure.
volunteers through
No,
Marnie's
They're not
portal,
volunteers
or-
through United Way.
No,
No.
You should have looked at the portal to see if they had any movers. Got it for free.
No, they're not volunteering. They tell you, they say, hey, you've got us for 2 hours. What's going to happen tomorrow? So we'll
Yeah.
find out what's going to happen tomorrow.
That's right. Melanie says, hey, volunteer work, help a move. Well, let me tell you this story. This summer, I had to plant sod in my yard and put up a fence 4 times.
And where was
Kinsman
I?
turned into a superhero
Where was
called
I?
Mr.
I-
Vanishing.
That's it. I went to the Invisible Man. But you had your father-in-law there. That's
I
all the
did.
help you need.
Are you moving to Barrie? Are you moving to Barrie?
Not moving to Barrie. No.
I thought you were about to say not yet. Isn't that home? Close to home?
No. Well, Ajax is hometown, so a little
Is that
close
close to
home.
Barrie?
Well, Barrie's my mom lives there.
Okay.
Dad lives in Midland, so that would
your
be
mom
closer.
likes
closer
every
to the
post.
newer home. Yeah, but home base is Ajax.
You better thank your mom every day because she likes every post and comment.
She does.
You better
she
thank
does.
her.
Yes.
Yes, that's right, pal.
As we get set, but yeah, it's moving, and whoever says moving is fun,
Nobody.
you're lying. You're lying,
Who says that?
right? Who says that?
Oh, I should say, I wanted to say this before we went. So for a toy drive, I want to give a shout out to first The Brick. So The Brick has donated some awesome
Wasn't it
toys.
Mike at the Brick
Yeah.
got in touch with us?
Yes, that's right. So they've donated some awesome toys to the toy drive. And Zeb LaRue, I know he did not want this recognition, but
But we're going to
Zeb-
give you recognition because he came into the studio today.
He donated $600 to go purchase, and Walmart gift cards to go purchase toys.
For the toy drive.
Yeah, how awesome is that?
That's amazing. So we're
Yeah.
gonna,
Well-
when we go, we'll go on a bit of a shopping spree and stick them underneath the tree.
I'm sending Terry to do that because me and you would suck.
Would we?
Yeah.
For gifts?
Yes.
Yeah.
We would. Could
Well, maybe a volunteer from the
Yeah.
United Way would go
But-
and do our shopping for us.
we're really pushing that volunteer portal.
Marnie,
Do they have a-
are we abusing the portal?
I don't
It's
think
like, that's enough. That's
That's
enough.
the
of KINZ and
United
KLOMP.
Way theme. But I did want to thank those. Joanne's. I'm not posting that, Joanne.
Joanne's always the comic down there.
They
It's
did
so cool.
donate some working toys, and Zeb LaRue. Yeah, if you watched our show when it first started, we did some videos with him ice fishing.
He was
He's an
ice fishing.
But anyways, $600. So now not everyone has $600 to spare, but if you have anything that you can help, we have probably about 130 messages from families in need. so far, and we expect a big turnout on the 20th of December. So if you can help out in any way, even if it's $5,
shape or form, yes,
that's cool. Drop it off here at Royal LePage, or we'll come and pick it up.
Yeah, saw Albert making another post today, and again, they're getting gifts under their tree. We're getting gifts under our tree. We got the $600 today from Zeb. So again, Zeb, we thank you. And on his way out, I said, we'll catch you on the rivers when it gets a little bit colder for ice fishing. If you can find me, I guess, you know. Yeah, they don't like to reveal where they go, the hot spots.
Sandy says she needs a KLOMP Grinch hoodie. Hey, well, we have these.
We have them right here.
Oh, like unblocking it with the computer there, Kinsman. But
Sandy,
we have these available
now.
It's not really, well, it doesn't say KLOMP Grinch, but man, if you went like that, maybe.
Well, you can put,
but,
put whatever you want.
Yeah,
on
I
it
know
when you buy
I'm
it.
not doing a good job showcasing it. But we do have some hoodies.
Yeah, $50 for the hoodies, and you also have T-shirts as an option, $25. And again, just message us, Sandy, and we'll hook you up.
That's right. But yeah, so thank you to those groups. And you know what? There was a few other people that donated today, but I never got their name. But yeah, but thank you. If you're watching, we appreciate you.
We appreciate you. And again, you know, come and drop off your donations, you know, again at Royal LePage. Up on Riverside Drive, 654 Riverside Drive, or right here, Studio 67, 67 3rd Ave is where we're at.
So a lot of good. So that's going to put a lot of smiling faces on people who probably haven't had a lot of opportunity to smile lately. So thank you. All right, Kinsman, that's Finny. You drive home safe. Nowhere near me with your summer tires, okay?
Well, I'm still a part of the Summer Tires Club. But I am a cautious driver.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're going 3 kilometers an hour down the newly paved Algonquin, aren't you?
No. Well, here's the thing. If you caught me behind the plows, I'm probably one of the ones that swear, what the hell are the plows doing here? I'd be one of those ones that they always post. The plows are out doing like 30 miles an hour.
Scraping the road to make it safe. You don't respect safety.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
But they always come out at that time, right? Right when you're in a rut, you're like, okay, I'm gonna leave a couple minutes earlier, get to work, grab my Timbs, get to the office, and then you get behind the plows, and it throws the whole morning off for you.
All right, Kinsman.
But we love our plows. They're doing
I'm in
city
control.
some good.
You know what time it is? All right, pal. Tell me what Christmas really means to you.
Uh-oh. He's just gonna kill it.
Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti no valgo la pena, sin ti esto es una condena. Escúchame, baby, que te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor. Es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo. Yo sin ti muero de pena. Yo siento que me estoy cayendo. Sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento. Para ti mi vida entera. Prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto. Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que sí.